Hey, I'm back. I was having a problem with my camera and stuff, y'all, but your girl is back with another video. Before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, leave comments. Okay, please leave me a comment. If it ain't nothing but how did you enjoy the video? Is there something else you would like for me to talk about or something like that? Just let me know. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you. Thank you, daughter. Hey, Terry. How are you? Yes, I was having a problem with my camera and stuff at first. But we got that straight. So we're going right into the conversation. I said like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit your notification bell. Make sure the bell says all so that when I go live, you hopefully you'll get notified, okay? But nevertheless, you know. Anyway, I titled this It's About You. Okay? Oh, why my thing keep going out? I'm still here, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know why my thing is doing that. But anyway, I titled this video It's About You, right? But I want to touch on a few things, okay? It's not just one thing, but the things that I'm gonna talk about, it has to do with self. It has to do with you, okay? So first, I want to start out talking about oh body counts. I see a lot of stuff going on about body counts, right? Women talking about their body counts, okay? I don't understand why. They act like that's something big, you know, that you got a lot of body counts or whatever. I don't know. But that's how they act. So I'm not sure what the case is with that, right? But my opinion is that if you meet a good guy, right? If you meet a decent man, he's not going to want to know your body count. He has no reason to want to know your body count. Okay? Like really, like what is that going to do? What is that him knowing your body count? What does that do for him? Okay? If anything, I can see him asking you, look, we're going to the doctors to get checked to make sure we don't have no diseases, right? Because of the times that we living in. And you hear all the time that some women don't believe in condoms. They don't want to use condoms and stuff, you know? So I can understand him saying, let's go to doctors and get checked out to make sure we ain't got, we don't have no diseases. Now I could understand that, but what is the point in him needing to know your body count? First of all, for me, that would be a red flag for me, right? Because the first thing I want to know is why do you need to know that? For what? Right? Does this person have insecurities? Do he have some insecurities going on? The reason why he want to know my body count? Like what's going on here that you need to know my body count? You see what I'm saying? If I'm a decent person, if I'm a good person, my personality is good, all that, right? Why do you need to know my body count? You knowing my body count, what for what? What's the purpose? And y'all chime in too. Whoever run across this video on here, you could chime in too. And let me know what is the purpose in someone needing to know your body count. And another question I had for women, why is it why do some of y'all act like that's a flex? Because y'all can say, oh, I done had about 80 bodies. I got like an 80 body count. Why do y'all think that's a flex? That's not a flex. When you tell somebody you got a whole lot of body, you got a whole lot of body counts, you make them think you a trick, you a hoe. Okay? That's what that make people think of you, that you a hoe or a trick. They're not thinking nothing else. Once they hear you you 25, 30 years old and you got a 80 body count or 50 body count. The first thing in a man's mind is that, damn, she a trick. She a hoe. Mm-hmm. And I'm just being honest. That's what they think. That's what they gonna think. I don't know why some of y'all, y'all come out, y'all say y'all body counts and stuff. Like that's a flex. That's not a flex. That's not a flex. If you 25 or 30 years old and you got a 50 body count or a 60 body count, you should be ashamed to even want to say it. Why do y'all think that's a flex? To tell somebody that you got a 50 body count. You done been sleeping with all these men. Like, that's not a flex. I don't get it. I don't get it. We got to do better. We got to do better, people. We got to do better. I don't get it. I don't get why y'all think that's a flex, because it's not. It's not. It makes men think that you easy, that you a trick, that you a hoe, you a slut, whatever the case may be. Okay, that's what they start thinking when you attach yourself to all these bodies. When you come out your mouth talking about you been with all these bodies, that's what the men start thinking. Period. So we have to do better. Like, seriously, like, what is the point in wanting to run around and sleep with this man and that man and the other man? What's the point? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. It's not a flex, and it makes you look bad, and it makes the men think bad of you. It really do. It makes the men think bad of you when you open your mouth talking about you got all these body counts. It makes men think bad of you. It do. It really do. You know? And like I said, that's why some of the stuff we do, we got to get better with self. It's all about you. You got to get better with yourself, because this is the type of stuff that some of us are doing. We think it's a flex to come out and say we've been with 50 bodies or 60 bodies. We've been with 60 men or something like that. Some of you think it's really a flex, and it's not. It makes you look bad. It makes men think that you're a hooker or a trick. It really do. It's nothing. It don't nothing look good about that. You flexing, telling people you done been with 60 men and you only 25 years old. Come on. It's nothing. Maybe the rappers, maybe some of the rap girls make it look good, but I'm here to tell you, don't nothing about it look good. And then if you have children, what you teaching them? What you teach, especially those that got little girls, what are you teaching them? You see what I'm saying? When you are not together, everything that's attached to you is not together. Okay? When you are jacked up, everything that's attached to you is jacked up. It is what it is. We got to do better. We got to do better, people. We have to do better. Another thing I wanted to talk about was oh my goodness. I hate that. When I had a thought right on my right there, and then it get away from me. Um but anyway, uh as I was saying, for me, a man asking me my body count is a turn off. Um and I just don't think he needs to know that, because to me, it's a sign of insecurity. You know what I mean? Like, what you need to know, my or how many people I have dated or whatever or been with. Why do you need to know that? If you're trying to get to know me and who I am and what kind of person I am, what do you need to know, uh, my body count for? What's the point? And that's a turn off for me. That's just for me. It's a turn off. Some of y'all I see don't have a problem with throwing out there you've been with 50 men. You've been, you got 50 bodies, 60 bodies. Some of y'all don't have no problem with putting your stuff out there. You don't have no problem with it. I have a problem with a man asking me that because first of all, it's none of your business because that's in the past. Why am I going to bring up to you what's going on or what I have done in my past when it has nothing to do with you? And that's a turnoff. It's a turnoff for me because it's a sign for me that this guy must have some type of insecurities. It's a turnoff for me. Um, because I feel like if you're trying to get to know me, you want to know me. Why you need to know who I was with in the past? If I told you, you don't know who they are anyway. You don't know nothing about them. You don't know who they are. So why do you need to know, what I did in the past? I don't understand that. I don't get it. But that's a turn off for me because it just strikes me as this guy must got some insecurities or something. Because why you worrying about somebody I dated in the past? You know, that's just my thing. You know, but yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get that. And I was thinking about it before I even came on here, and I was trying to understand why would a man want to know who you dated? I mean, how many guys you've been with? You know what I'm saying? Why would he want to know? Now, if he said something like I just said, if he said something like, uh, do you have any diseases or anything, that'd be something different. I could understand that. The times that we living in now, I can understand a guy saying, you sure you don't have no diseases? Seriously, I can understand. I can understand a woman asking a man that, and vice versa, because of the times that we live in. You hear all the time women saying they don't want to use condoms and stuff like that. Men don't want to use condoms and stuff. You hear that all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if a guy asked a woman, do you have any diseases? Are you clean? You don't have no diseases, do you? And vice versa. You see what I'm saying? Because of the times that we living in and the things that's going on. It's a lot of stuff going on out here. So I would not be shocked of a man asking a woman, do she have any diseases? Is she clean? And vice versa. I wouldn't be surprised of a woman asking a man that. Okay? Because that's that's what's going on out here. That's what's happening out here. But back to what I was saying. Everything starts with you, right? When you're not together, when you don't have your stuff together and you're not pushing in the right direction, everything that's connected to you is jacked up. If you're jacked up and it's a bunch of chaos and confusion going on around you and with you, everything that's connected to you is going to be jacked up, chaos, confusion. You see what I'm saying? Because it all starts with you. And if you don't have your shit together, how are you going to have your kids together? How are you going to have your husband together? You see what I'm saying? You got to make sure that you got you together. You got to make sure you got you together. Because if you don't, everything that's connected to you is going to crumble. It's going to crumble just like you doing. How can you keep how can you keep everything together that's connected to you but not have you together? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't it's not going together. It's not coming together. you have to have your stuff together so that your children, you can have your children together. You can have your husband together if you have one. You see what I'm saying? Your home will be together. You see? When you got you together, everything that's connected to you will be together. But when you are all over the place and you know what I'm saying? And you are broken, damaged, beat up, you know what I'm saying? Beat up mentally, physically, spiritually, then everything that's connected to you is going to be the same way. It's just is what it is. You cannot have, you cannot, uh, be all out of whack and expect everything that's connected to you to be intact. It's not going to happen. If you out of place and out of order, everything that's connected to you is going to be out of place and out of order. You got to make sure that you get you together, that you stay on you, right? It's a must. You have to stay, you have to keep you together. You have to keep you intact because you want everything that's connected to you to be together and intact. And the only way you can do that is to keep you together. That's why I say it's so important for you to learn how to love yourself. See, some of us, we are so confused, right? Because we think that as long as we can have a man around, that we love ourselves, right? As long as that man there, I love myself. I got a man. No, that don't mean nothing. That man could be there for it could be 101 reasons why that man there, right? But that don't mean you love you. That don't mean you love yourself. Just because a man is around, that don't mean that. When you know you love yourself, you don't allow that man to treat you any kind of way and do anything to you. You don't allow people to come in and do things to you that's not right. Okay? You don't allow people to come in and do things to your children that's not right when you love you. Okay? Okay? You set boundaries for you as well as your children. You set boundaries and you don't let people come in and cross them when you love yourself. See, that's where we get it all mixed up and messed up at. We be thinking that we love ourselves, but a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't be loving ourselves because we let people come in and treat us any kind of way. We let the man come in and treat us any kind of way. We let friends and family come in and treat us any kind of way. And those things lets us know that we are not loving ourselves. That's where some of y'all get it all messed up at. Because you think that you loving yourself because that man there. That man been hanging on to you. So you think that you really love yourself because that man been there. That man been, occupying your time and your mind. So you thinking that you really, really love yourself. And that's not the case. That's not the case. So you gotta dig deep. When you talk about loving yourself, you gotta dig deep, baby. You gotta dig deep. Hear me when I say this. You gotta dig deep into your soul. And you gotta pull out all that baggage and stuff that you holding on to. You gotta find out why you sad. Why most of the time you're sad and you're not happy with yourself. You gotta pull all that stuff out and lay it on the table. You got to expose it. You got to expose all those things. You really do. You got to expose it all because you want to know why I'm not happy. Why most of the time I'm not happy with myself. And it's a lot of you that's like that. It's quite a few of you that's like that, not happy with yourself. And the sad part about it is that a lot of y'all don't even want to talk about it. You rather carry around that sad stuff, that baggage that you holding on to, than for you to just talk about it, lay it all out on the table, and just deal with it, so that you can feel better. So that you can feel better, so that you can begin to love you. You'd be surprised at how your world will turn around when you start to love you. You're going to feel so much better. You're going to be happier. Your children going to feel better. See, when you feel better, when you start changing yourself for the better, the kids automatically change for the better. You see what I'm saying? Because they like what mommy putting down. Okay? They like the fact that mommy is happy. They like the fact that they can get a conversation out of mommy. And I'm speaking on the women because I'm a woman. So that's why I'm leaning towards the women, okay? But the kids feel better when they can get a conversation out of you, and a smile out of you, and a hug from you, and a I love you, and not always uh getting fussed at, cursed at. You know, mommy always acting like she don't want to be bothered with us. You know, they kids pick up on all that. They pick up on all that energy. Don't get it twisted or messed up. They pick up on all of that. But the sad part about it is the times we living in today, it's like the parents don't give a damn. It's like they don't give a damn. And that's bad. It's like they don't give a damn about how they make their children feel and stuff. And that's bad. That's bad. When you get to that point in your life where as though you just don't give a fuck about nothing and nobody. That's bad. That is bad. That's bad. Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. Go talk to somebody. Lay all that stuff out that you dealing with. Because some of you walking around, you might be 30, 40, maybe 50 years old. You're still dealing with stuff from your childhood. You ain't dealt with that yet. The things that happened in your childhood or in your teenage years. You ain't dealt with none of that. That's still affecting you. And then on top of that, everything else that's done came along, that's done piled up. You carrying that around too. Mm-hmm. But a lot of you don't want to talk about it. You want to ignore it. You want to act like ain't nothing wrong with you and stuff. And then some of you go out here and you act so crazy and off the chain. And you think it's okay. Some of you go out and you're half naked. You barely got clothes on. If you bend over just a little bit, everybody gonna see your heartbeat. And some of y'all think it's cute. And y'all think it's the thing to do. It's not. It's nothing cute about it. And the problem is, it's you. The problem is you. It's not other people. It's you. Let me say that again. The problem is you. It's about you. Going to a club, stepping out the house half naked almost, so you can go to the club and twerk, and the men can feel you on your ass and all between your legs and stuff. That's not the answer. That's not the answer at all. I don't know why some of you think that's the answer, but that's not the answer. That's not the answer. Take your ass to therapy. Go to therapy. That's what you need. Or you need to find somebody that you can confide in and talk to. And some of you will holler, I ain't trying to talk to someone. I don't want them to know my business. Boo boo, boo boo kitty. You don't have no business because people done seen what you do, what you know. People see you. People see you, and they see the things that you be doing. So, what you mean your business? What business? When people see what you're doing, they see you. People might not say nothing, but they see you. So what do you mean your what business? What business you talking about? Because for real, when you get to a point where you're doing stuff, the stuff that some of y'all do, business. What business? Going to a therapist? You talking about you don't want them to know your business? What? I don't understand that part. That's something that you have to explain to me. What business? By going to a therapist, you telling that you saying you don't want the therapist to know your business? Somebody need to know something to try to help you straighten yourself out. Because see, that's the problem too. Some of y'all think y'all got all the answers and you don't have no answers. That's why you jacked up. That's why you're in the situation that you're in. You ain't got no answers. You need somebody that can help you, that can give you some answers, that can help you out. But some of y'all think y'all got it all figured out and you think you know everything. And that's why you jacked up because you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. And it's sad that the times we living in now, you can't even talk to the younger generation. I know when I was coming up, I used to talk to the younger children. You know, as I got older, I would be able to talk to the young kids, and they would listen. Just like when I was coming up, I had older people who would talk to me and give me knowledge and wisdom that I didn't know, and I listened. But these days, the time we living in now, people don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear nothing. Nobody got to say. They got it all figured out. They got it all figured out. And I'm gonna say this, and I know some people may get mad with me, but this is what I don't understand. Okay, some of y'all got it's just you just jacked up. It just is what it is. You're jacked up. Your children is jacked up, right? You don't have and you don't know which way to turn and what to do. But you don't have a problem going out there finding some man and linking up with some man. You don't have no problem. It seems like I guess you think all your problems go away when you do that. When you can, link up with a man. I guess you feel like all your problems go away. I guess. I don't know. I don't know, but I noticed that. I noticed that some of these women that's got issues, right? For some reason, they find time to link up with a man. If they don't do nothing else, they find time to link up with a man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Because the last thing you need to do is to be with some man. I'm just saying. That's the last thing some of you need to do is to link up with some man. And that's what I be talking about. You link up with these men. Some of y'all don't even be knowing them. Y'all don't even be knowing them like that. But some kind of way, you end up with them and you end up sleeping with them and stuff. And before you know it, he living in your house. That's sad. But that's because, excuse me, that's because some of y'all is just jacked up, and you need a therapist, or you need to find somebody you can talk to, so that you can unpack all that baggage that you holding within yourself. All that bad baggage that you carrying around. You need to find a therapist that you, or someone that you can confine in and talk to, so that you can unpack all that negative, uh bad baggage that you've been carrying around. You need to be able to unpack it and get it out. Get it all out. You need somebody to talk to tell them what went on in your childhood up until you're an adult now. You need to be able to tell it all. Just let it all out. Just let everything out. That's what some of y'all need to do. But some of you're not gonna do it. You think you got it all together, and you think you got it all figured out. And that's why some of y'all lives is the way it is. That's why your life jacked up, because you think you got it all together, and you think you know everything. And a lot of you don't know nothing. You ain't learned nothing, and you don't know nothing. And when people try to tell you something, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it, because some of y'all want to do what y'all want to do. You want to do what you want to do. And then you wonder why your life is so jacked up. That's why. Because can't nobody teach you nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You got it all figured out. And that's why your life is jacked up. Fix you. It's about you. Fix you. Fix you. Leave everything alone. Leave the men alone. Leave the women alone. Whatever you mess with. Whatever your preference is. Leave it alone. And fix you. It's about you. And that's what some of y'all need to do. Some of y'all that's all jacked up, that's what you need to do. Leave everything alone. Find you somebody that you can talk to, that you can open up to, be honest with. Because that's a problem too for some of you. You can't be open and honest about your own shit. That's a problem for some of you too. You can't do it. It ain't in you. You done lied, you done told lies and stuff so long that you even believe them. Some of you can't distinguish between a lie and the truth. You done lost, you done lost a sense of direction. You don't know if you telling a lie or the truth. Because you done told so much, and you done said so much, that you don't even remember exactly how it went, which way it went. Mm-hmm. And I'm not being mean. I'm just being honest. I'm not being mean. Don't take it as though I'm being mean. But some of us really, really, really need to wake up and get it together. We do. It's sad. It saddens me when I see my beautiful, young, melanated, young women talking about, you know, on these I see some of them on the internet, on these little YouTube shows they be having, and they be talking about what they want. What you like. I like a little bit of sucking and a little bit of fucking, and I like this and that. Yeah, This is how some of them talking. Young, melanated, beautiful women. But this is what you get when they open their mouth. They like a little bit of sucking and a little bit of yeah. That's what you get from them. That's what you get from them. The guy said, "Oh, you can't take her home to mama." Sure did. Sure did. He said, "Oh boy, this not something you would take home to mama." Mm. Respect. Respect. What has happened to the respect, people? Where's the respect? What happened? What happened to the respect? My mother always taught us respect. She said, respect will take you a long way. She wasn't lying. But these young women today, yeah, I was looking at that show. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. I was standing there with my mouth hanging open. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And she was on there. It was one of the Amigo bro. I think Quavo. I think it was Quavo that was on that show that day when that little young girl was on there. And it's sad the things that they will do when it come to money. When it come to money, these little young girls will do some tricks when it come to a few dollars. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I was talking about when I said I seen that thing where the mothers was teaching the young girls how to use the stripper pole. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They're getting them ready. They're getting them ready. They're getting them ready for the auction block. I said what I said. And I ain't saying all of you, but but teaching little girls how to stripper pole for what? What am I going to teach my young daughter how to use a stripper pole for? What's she going to use it for? There's 101 other things I can teach her how to do besides getting up on a stripper pole. But some of these parents think that's the way to go. Because by the time they get 13, 14 years old, ain't no telling what's going to be going on. But that young girl was talking to Quavo. She sure did tell him. He said, "What kind of things that you like?" She never said playing cards or dominoes or you know what I mean, or swimming or that. All that never came out her mouth. She said, "I like a little bit of sucking and a little bit of fucking." That's what she said to him. And you could tell she made him uncomfortable. It wasn't that he made her uncomfortable. He looked at uncomfortable. He looked at uncomfortable. Hmm. But that's what they doing now. That's what they doing. They trying to get in where they fit in. Get in where they fit in. That's what these young girls is doing now. Trying to get in where they fit in. Not all of them. Not all of them. But some of them. They trying to get to the money. Any means necessary. And that's bad. That's bad. When that's all you think about is a dollar, is money. That's the only thing on your mind is money. That's bad. That's bad. That's all you could think about. Is money. And some of these young girls is doing whatever they got to do. They trying to get in where they fit in. And it's very heartbreaking. It really is. It's very heartbreaking. But of course, where did they get it from? Where did they get that behavior from? I wonder. Where did they get that behavior from? Where did they get that behavior from? I'm just going to leave that like that. Where did they get it from? Where did they get that behavior from? It breaks my heart because we have so much more to offer than a little bit of sucking and a little bit of fucking. We got so much more to offer. You see what I'm saying? And it does. It breaks my heart to see our young women do the things that they do. You know, because they just trying to get in. They just trying to get a foot in the door. You know, and it's just sad. It's just sad. That's why I say it's about you. And when I say it's about you, that's what I mean. It's about you. You are the only person that have control over you. Okay? You have control over you. You have to, like I said, you have to draw the line when it comes to certain stuff. Right? When you love yourself, you don't let people disrespect you. You don't let people treat you any kind of way, say anything to you. When you love yourself, you're not even going to entertain that type of company. You see what I'm saying? See, when you love yourself, you're going to change. A lot of shit going to change. Oh, yeah. A lot of shit going to change when you love yourself. When you really love yourself, you're going to change things. Things are going to change. Oh, yeah. People are not going to be able to treat you the way they once did. People are not going to be able to treat your children the way they once did. People are not going to be able to just say no any and everything to you. Like you don't matter. Like you're a piece of dirt, piece of shit. You're going to stop people from treating you like that when you really love yourself. But some of you, you say you love yourself, but you'll turn around and let a man dug you out. Or you'll let a woman dug you out. You see what I'm saying? That's not loving yourself. When you love yourself, you draw the line. You set boundaries. And you don't let people go over it. You understand? You set your boundaries and you don't let people cross that line. Simple as that. But some of you don't understand that. You don't understand loving yourself. Some of you just want what you want. You want what you want. You want to do what you want to do. And then you wonder why your life is jacked up. It's jacked up because you're doing jacked up things. See, when you do jacked up things and you bring jacked up things into your life, it's going to jack your life up. Of course. Why would you expect something different? That's insanity. Insanity is doing something over and over again and expecting something different out of it. You keep bringing bad things into your life. You keep indulging in bad things. And then you wonder why. You sit back and you wonder why your life jacked up. Yeah, because of what you pull into your life, what you pull into your circle. That's why your life is so jacked up, because of the things that you pull into it. Yeah, that's why your life's so jacked up. You can't. Do you really think that you can keep pulling bad shit into your life, and then eventually one day you're gonna pull something bad into your life and get something good out of it? No, no, because that's not the way it happens. That's not how it goes. You got to get your life together. You got to clean yourself up from the inside. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. When I started doing work on myself, I listen. I put on my nice clothes and stuff when I got somewhere to go. But guess what? I don't be worried about that shit like that, the clothes and shoes and stuff like that. You know why? Because I'm at peace with myself on the inside. I'm at peace with myself on the inside. I love me on the inside. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. The clothes and all that don't make me. I feel good about me, even if I just went in my closet and threw on a sweatsuit and a pair of tennis. I feel good about me because I have changed. I have made so many changes about myself on the inside. You see what I'm saying? And it makes me feel so good. I can smile every day. I can wake up with a smile on my face. Every day that the Most High Yah let me wake up, I can wake up with a smile on my face because I feel good about me, because I've made so many changes in my life, and I feel good about that. I love me today. I don't let nobody come in my circle that don't mean me no good. If you come in my circle and you don't mean me no good, I turn you right around and push you right back out. The same way you came in is the same way you going back out. Just simple as that. If you can't show me that you love me for real, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Nothing. We don't have anything in common. If you don't care anything about me and you don't like me for whatever the reason is, we don't have anything in common. And so why am I going to even attach myself to you when I already know we don't have nothing in common? Remember that song? We have nothing in common. Hey, remember that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have nothing in common. Yes, I like that song. But yeah, y'all gotta stop. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, ladies. Ladies, we got to do better. We got to do better. We really do. We got to do better. We've got to do better. And we can do better. See, all you gotta do is start wanting better, wanting to change your life. You know? You sit down one day and you write you some little notes down and be like, I'm tired of feeling sad about myself. I'm tired of looking down on myself. You know, you write yourself a few notes about how you've been feeling about yourself. And then once you write them down, how you've been feeling about yourself on the other side, you write down the things that you can do about it. What can I do about it? And you write that down. And if you need to reach out to me and want to talk to me, you can also do that. I don't have a problem with talking to anybody. But let me tell you something about me. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. See, me telling you what you want to hear is not going to help you. It's not going to help you. I'm not going to be nasty or mean to you, but I'm going to be honest with you. Once I hear you and I hear your story and we talk, I'm going to be honest with you. Because, see, one thing about it, I know that I must be honest with whoever I have a conversation with or whoever wants to talk to me. I must be honest with you because I'm not helping you if I'm not being honest with you. You see what I'm saying? I must be honest with you. That's the only way I can help you, is to be honest with you about your situation. And see, some people not ready for that. Some people can't accept honesty. Some people can't accept criticism, constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? Some people get upset, they get mad, and they fly off the whole nine. If you're like that, I'm not the person you want to talk to. If you can't handle the truth, I'm not the person you want to talk to, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. Based on what you give me, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. It's just simple as that. And that's the problem these days, that some of us don't want to hear constructive criticism. We don't want to hear the truth. We want somebody to blow smoke up our ass. You know, we want somebody that's going to tell us something to make us feel good. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear so you can feel good. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. And if you can't handle it, we can end the conversation. You see what I'm saying? If you can't handle what I'm saying to you, we can end the conversation and leave it alone. But I'm not the one that's going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not going to tickle your ears. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. Because that's the problem with a lot of people these days. That's why so many of us are jacked up the way we are, because nobody told us the truth. Nobody told us the truth. Some of y'all mothers and fathers lied to y'all, told y'all lies. Yeah, told y'all lies to blow your head up. Hey, that's what they did. Some of y'all mothers and fathers told y'all false false things to blow your head up, to make you feel good about yourself. And they knew they was lying to you, but they told it to you anyway. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh yeah. They told it to you anyway, knowing they was lying to you. They knew they wasn't telling you the truth, but they told it to you anyway to make you feel good. And now that you're a grown woman, they still ain't came back and said they told that they lied to you. They still got you carrying that same lie that they told you when you was a teenager. They ain't came back and told you the truth yet. You still carrying that lie around. And those same lies that they told you is what's got some of your life all jacked up. That's why some of y'all life is jacked up right now, because somebody lied to you. Somebody lied to you, and y'all grabbed it and you ran with it. Mm-hmm. I'm not here for that. If you come and talk to me, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Mm-hmm. I am not here to tell nobody no lies. I'm not here to tickle your ears. I'm not here to make you, to try to make you feel, just telling you stuff to try to make you feel good. No, I tell you the truth, because the truth will make you grow. When someone tells you the truth, it make you grow if you allow it. Let me put it like that. If you allow it, because some people, you tell the truth to them and they get an attitude. They get mad. They get pissed off. You see what I'm saying? And everything that you said done went right. It went in one ear and out the other. And now that they pissed off, they don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. You see what I'm saying? But if you are teachable and you sit there and you accept the truth, You can accept the truth. The truth will set you free. The truth will make you grow and become a better person. You see what I'm saying? If you can accept the truth. Some people can't accept the truth. Some people want somebody to keep telling them lies. So, and making them feel good. That's what some people want. They don't want the truth because they're not interested in growing and becoming a better person. They're not interested in loving their self. You see what I'm saying? Some people not interested in that. They want to keep being the assholes that they are. I hate to put it like that, but it just is what it is. These times that we living in now, you cannot be sugarcoating stuff with people. Okay? You gotta tell a person the truth. You just gotta come out with the truth. You can't be, you can't be tiptoeing around people, and stuff like that. You just gotta come out with the truth. You just do. Because if you don't, I sure hate it for you. But that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to tiptoe around you and try to say stuff to make you feel good and stuff like that. I'm here to tell you the truth and be honest with you. And if you can't handle that, I'm not the person you want to talk to. I'm not the person that you want to talk to. If you can't handle the truth. You see what I'm saying? And I noticed that about a lot of people. I've been noticing that people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. When you start speaking truth, oh, you might have to fight. Once you start speaking truth, you might have to fight. You see what I'm saying? Because some people just don't want to hear it. They don't want to accept truth. And that's bad. Because if you can't accept truth, that means you don't want to grow. That means you don't want to become a better person. That means you don't want to learn how to love yourself. When you can't accept the truth, you got to be able to accept the truth about whatever is going on with you. You have to be able to accept the truth. Like they say, the truth will set you free. And that's facts. That's facts. The truth will set you free. But you have to be willing to accept it. You have to be willing to listen to it. And trust the process. You got to trust the process. You got to be willing to sit there, even if it make you cry. You got to be willing to sit there and listen to the truth and hear it out. Seriously, you have to. Because if you're one of those people that don't want to listen to the truth, you're gonna have a problem. You're gonna have so many problems. You're gonna stay jacked up when you get in that place where as though you can't accept the truth. You're gonna stay jacked up. Seriously. You have to get to that place where as though you can accept truth about yourself. You can accept that constructive criticism about yourself. You have to get to that place where you can do that. Because if you don't get to that place where you can do that, guess what? You're going to end up staying in that same predicament that you're in. Nothing's going to change when you can't accept the truth about you. And that's a lot of people can't do that. I've seen a lot of people that cannot do that. They don't want to hear the truth about themselves. They've been lied to. Oh yeah. Some people that I have talked to, they've been lied to. Family done lied to them and told them false information about themselves. And they've been carrying it around thinking that, thinking that they, that somebody done told them the truth when they haven't. It's sad. But that's how it is. You got some people, they don't want to hear the truth. They just don't want to hear the truth. They don't care what you're talking about. They don't want to hear the truth about them. They don't want you telling them the truth about their self. And I see it a lot. I see that shit a lot coming from people. Don't want to hear the truth about their self. They don't. They don't want to hear the truth about their self. Huh. You go try and tell them the truth about their self. See what you get. Some of them might want to fight you. They might want to. They might want to try to fight you. I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is that for those that are jacked up and can't accept the truth about yourself, I don't know what to tell you, because you need to hear the truth about you before you can change, before you can make any changes. You need to hear the truth about yourself. It's a must. It's a must. So I don't know what to tell people that don't, can't accept truth about themselves. I don't know what to tell you. Because that's something that has to be done before you can make change. You need somebody to tell you the truth before you can make change. You need to hear the truth. Because once you hear the truth and you let it process, right? Then you can be able to, like, say to yourself, okay, just I can relate to this. This is, yeah, this is true. This is true about me, you know? Once you can let it, you think about it, let it, just you know, let it ease in. And then you take it from there. It makes it easier for you to be able to change when you done heard the truth about yourself. You see what I'm saying? When you done heard the truth about yourself, it makes it easier for you to be able to change. But when you can't stand for somebody to tell you the truth about you, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big problem right there. When you can't accept truth about yourself, come on now. How you going to change? How you going to work on changing yourself if you can't stand to hear the truth about yourself? If you can't take constructive criticism, how are you going to make change in your life? How are you going to do it? It's impossible for you to be able to do it if you can't accept the truth. If you can't accept the truth about yourself, it's going to be impossible for you to make change about you. And I noticed that some of my people, that's what they going through today. They don't like to hear the truth. And when they do hear the truth, they get upset. They get mad. And that's bad. That's not a good thing at all. You got to be able to hear the truth. Got to hear the truth, baby. I'm telling you. Truth will set you free. You got to be able to hear it so that you can change your life. I'm telling you. Once you hear the truth, and you start thinking about it, once somebody tell you the truth about yourself and you start thinking about it and letting it, just trusting the process, and thinking about it and stuff, I'm telling you, you'll be surprised of the change that you will be able to make within yourself by accepting the truth about you. Because that's what it's about. It's about you. You see what I'm saying? Can't nobody make that change but you. I can't do it for you. Can't nobody else do it for you but you. It all starts with you. And once you start recognizing the truth and stuff about yourself, then you'll start wanting to make them changes. You're gonna want to make them changes because you're not gonna want to stay the way you are unless you like being the way you are. Because let's be clear now. Let's be clear on something. Some people like being the way they are. Some people don't want to change. Some people don't want to be better people. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the facts. Some people don't want to be better people. Some people want to stay the way they are. You see what I'm saying? And if that's the case, then hey, you know, do you. Do you. I'm not here to force nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do. If you don't want to change and you don't want to be a better person, hey, that's on you. That's still up to you. You see what I'm saying? Either way it go, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's about you. Either way it go. Either you're gonna either you're gonna change for the better or you're gonna stay the same. But at the end of the day, who is it up to? You. Who does it start with? You. It all starts with you. It's all up to you. Whichever way you decide to go. If you decide to change your life for the better, kudos to you. That's a good thing, right? But then if you decide to stay the person that you are, then hey, that's up to you too. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all up to you and what you decide you want to do with you. And that's just how it is. I can help. I can help. I can help you become a better you, right? But I can't make you become a better you. That's up to you. You gotta make that choice and that decision if you want to change for the better. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you gotta make that choice. I can't make you. I can help you if you decide you want to change for the better. I can help you, but I can't make you do anything. You know? Yeah. I'm getting ready to get off of here, y'all. I done stayed on here a little too long. I'm getting ready to get up off of here. But I just wanted to come on here and set my thing for 8 o'clock, and I had a problem getting on it first. But we worked it out. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit your bell to say all so that when I go live, hopefully you will get notified, okay? And I say hopefully because sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. You know how YouTube do. But I'm getting ready to get me a website, and I'm gonna have you guys going to the website because uh these channels and stuff is so funny. You know, you could have it one day and then uh you can look up and it could be gone. You know, you could look up the next week and it could be gone. So it's best that you know you go ahead get a website where you can put all your stuff on your website and get everybody to go over and subscribe to your website and stuff. So therefore if something happens to your channel, you do have your website to fall back on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my website together. I'm gonna talk to my son and see if I can get him um, you know, put it all together for me. Um, so I can start building that up, you know. I should have been doing this really, like with my website and other things that I'm trying to do. I should have been into this, but it's okay. I feel like it's never too late if the Most High Yah give you another chance at life. It's never too late, you know. So I'm stepping out on faith and do some of the things that I want to do. Yeah. But I'm getting off of here, y'all. I love you guys. I love you guys. And like I said on this channel, we it's not, I'm not being mean. Don't take it as though I'm being mean, you know, or anything like that, because that's not the case. But I want people to grow and become better people. And you cannot get people to become better people if you don't tell them the truth. You got to be honest and truthful. You see what I'm saying? You just do. You got to be honest and truthful. And so that's where I'm at. When you come on this page, if you're trying to learn something, this is the page for you. If you're looking for gossip and stuff like that, you're not going to find it over here. You know, y'all got a lot of gossip channels. Y'all got a lot of celebrity gossip channels, you know. Um, but I'm just not into that. I don't know why. I'm just not into that, you know. I want to do something that can help people, you know, and you know, so I'd rather stick to this. This is, I feel like this is my niche, is helping people, you know, uh try to become better people, try to be, you know, become better people. Uh that's my aim, is to be able to help other people become, just to be better, you know, to try to be better. Because that's what it's about. It's about trying to be better. You know, when you, especially when you got children and stuff, when you work on you and make you better, everything around you become better. You see what I'm saying? When you decide you want to get life, right? When you decide I'm trying to get my life back, right? And you get up and you start doing the necessary things that you gotta do, right, to get your life back and to get things going. Guess what? Everything that's connected to you will get life too. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to see. I want to see people be the best version of themselves, right? Because I did it. So I know that anybody can do it. If you put your mind to it and you trust the process, you can do it too. I love y'all. I will see y'all on the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Love you guys. And your girl will see you on the next one. Peace.